Hi there BookTube, how are you doing? Welcome back to the next instalment of my little library tour. In case you're wondering, yes, I do have other sets of clothes. I'm just filming this, sort of as many as I can in one go, and then I'll just slowly, upload them. But yeah, in case you haven't seen the earlier videos, essentially I thought I'd do a library tour of stuff before I move house, and then once I have moved house and settled in and reorganised the books, I'll do another quick library tour showing what they're like after the move. But yeah, today we're going to be on this second shelf. I'll just move behind the camera. We're going to start with the classics, I think, or I think what I might do actually in this video is I will start with these books on mythology, then look at these historical fiction books here, and then move back over here and start on the classic literature. Yeah, let's start here with the mythology books. I'll just move the kalimba out of the way. This is my Kindle. I've only just got this Kindle, so haven't really had a proper chance to use it, but it should prove useful, I think. And then we have this. This is Early Irish Myths and Sagas. Who's this edited by? It's translated and with an introduction by Geoffrey Gantz. Yeah, I've only dipped into this so far, but yeah, very enjoyable and really cool cover too. Yeah, and then we have The Toyne, translated by Kieran Carson. Yeah, I think I brought this up before, and yeah, a classic of Irish mythology. And then let's just keep moving this little fairy light out of the way. This is the Mabinogion, translated by Sioned Davies, and yeah, some classic Welsh mythology, and yeah, this is a really enjoyable translation. And I think I brought this up recently. This is The People of the Sea. So Celtic Tales of the Seal Folk by David Thompson, about folklore surrounding the Selkie, the seals. And then we have Welsh Folk Tales by Peter Stevenson, and this is, yeah, it's a nice introduction to Welsh folk tales, story tales, legends, and mythology, done in a very sort of bedtime story kind of way. Yeah, it does go a bit deeper than that. And this is Tales of Old Japan, Folklore, Fairy Tales, Ghost Stories and Legends of the Samurai by A.B. Mitford. I haven't actually read this yet, but yeah, thought it would be fun to have, and informative. Then we have Maid Marian by Thomas Love Peacock, and a little novella, and I read this for uni and really enjoyed it. Just sort of a rather farcical Arthurian sort of romance. And then Le Morte d'Arthur by Sir Thomas Malory, and yeah, I'd love to reread this. I read it for uni, and yeah, there's a bit when I'll just say that Maid Marian, it's not Arthurian, is it? It's a Robin Hood story. But yeah, sorry, my mind was already with Mallory. Anyway, moving on to some sort of historical fiction. We have here the Silver Sword by Ian. How do you say his name? Sariella. Yeah, I haven't read this yet, but would love to. One of those books that I'm sure I'll get to eventually. Then we have The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, which again I haven't read yet, but there it is. Sacred Hunger by Barry Unsworth, which yeah, I have read and really love. And then a movie tie-in of Ben-Hur. I've just realised that this isn't actually the original Ben-Hur. This is based on the best-selling novel by Lew Wallace. This isn't the original book. I don't think. It's interesting. But yeah, I think that's one of my wife's books. Anyway, I'll move over now. So now let's move the Kalimba back and the Kindle. Let's move the lighthouse and the fairy lights. Oh my goodness. So we have The Idiot by Dostoevsky. I haven't read any Dostoevsky yet, but I've got that there, and I've got the Brothers K on the Kindle, ready to read at some point. Then we have The Secret Agent by Conrad, Joseph Conrad. Yeah, really enjoyed this. Yeah, really interesting little book. Then we have Nostromo by Joseph Conrad, which I kind of reviewed recently, and really enjoyed that. Then we have The Europeans by Henry James, which yeah, I thought it was okay. It kind of felt like Jane Austen transplanted into the sort of Boston area, I think is where it's set, but it was definitely interesting. This is Dream Days by Kenneth Grahame, author of Wind and the Willows, I believe. I haven't read this. I think it's a sort of autobiography or something like that, but I honestly don't know for sure. Most of these books were sort of gifted for like a display in our wedding. So this is another edition of Emma. What's this? This is Wild Wales by George Borrow, so I suppose it's a kind of travel book about Wales. And then I think this is more Jane Austen. Yeah, this is Northanger Abbey and Persuasion, together in one little volume. I guess the print must be tiny. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. And then we have a couple of Shakespeare plays just by themselves. We have Coriolanus and Henry IV Part 2. Yeah, these were just sort of for display at the wedding, but held on to them because they look nice, and maybe I can get a few more single volume Shakespeare plays, although I do already have the complete Shakespeare. Then we have 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne, and we have Journey to the Centre of the Earth, again Jules Verne, and then we have Around the World in 80 Days with a great Wallace and Gromit cover. I don't know why Wallace and Gromit are on the cover. It might be like a charity thing, but yeah, they have it. That's yeah, I'd forgotten about that. And then The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells, which is yeah, it's a good book, lots of fun. So yeah, there you have it. I think I'll leave it there. Have quite a short video. Please let me know what you thought, and yeah, I'll be back soon for another video. But that's all for now. Ooh, whoops, yeah. I'll leave it now before I destroy the whole bookcase. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.